I'm Yuri.
I'm Jakub.
And we're going for a drive. 2026 Ram 1500, almost base trim with the Hemi. Hey, Jacob.
Yeah, how's it going, Yuri? It's tradesman, so it's basically a base model. We got a bench seat up here, but it is the Warlock, so it's a slightly upper trim off-roady thing. And now that I'm sitting here, I can actually control the throttle.
3, 2, 1.
Launch. Okay, you take over now. There, smooth transition.
Yo, this V8 feels good.
It does.
Back for 2026.
Hemi V8.
Horsepower and torque.
395 horsepower, 410 pound-feet of torque from a 5.7 liter V8 e-torque mild hybrid.
And all the Hemis that are back now for 2026 get the sport exhaust, and it sounds pretty good.
And we're having fun over here because we are at a secret testing facility and we are currently on a banking corner.
This is how I get my girls to slide closer to me.
There we go. Professional drivers, close course. All right,
you gonna stay here for a bit?
I think for a bit, yeah.
Okay, the coolest part about this is that you get the Hemi, you get the same motor that you get in the higher trims in this, and then you get the smallest infotainment, which in my opinion might actually be the best infotainment.
Okay, let me slide over here. Let's pull over so we do this properly. Slide over here, reconfigure the truck, Erie. Grab that over there. Look at that, now we got a center console. I got my seatbelt on. Actually, let's just do that correctly. And got my seatbelt on, good to go. Now, let's talk about this infotainment. Let me just film this while you do it.
Okay.
Feel free to drive, do it parked, whatever you'd like.
We got the smaller infotainment.
Yep.
If I click home, I got some stuff here. I can slide down. Everything feels much more fluid than it does on the bigger ones. If I click my media, I can rip through SiriusXM channels so fast and responsive. It's unheard of for the big infotainment screen. The sound system's all right. We've got hard buttons for your climate, so I can change my air, no problem at all. I don't have to click those push buttons up at the top, which I didn't really like.
Yeah.
And
we have
then
Apple CarPlay as well.
Apple CarPlay, Android Auto.
Yep.
We got USB and USB-C connectivity. If I plug this in right here, it is going to boot up very quick. You can do wired or wireless.
Yeah, everything works literally flawlessly here. And my theory is that it's actually the same processor as in the upper trim in the Limited where it's laggy, but because here we have less screen real estate, it's not laggy.
Unreal. And then the only thing that I don't like about this is if I put it in reverse, we only have a reverse camera, not a 360, and you can't get one in this trim.
But this is a tradesman, so it's a base model.
I know, but like having that, like it's not the biggest piece of technology to have to add.
Yeah, but like you got to sell the top trims, right? So they got to do something.
I understand that.
And speaking of sales, I think Ram sales weren't doing the best with the inline six, I think. And that's the reason we have the Hemi V8 back.
Yeah, they got rid of the European guy. They brought back Tim Kaniskis.
Yes,
that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Yeah, Hellcat guy.
Yeah. So here we go.
That's right.
So then, as for speed, this is slower than the high outputs.
It is.
Way slower than a Ram RHO, which we did also rip around in.
We did.
In a different model, 1500.
But doesn't matter, does it?
No, because that's sound.
Exactly.
And then since this is a lower trim, we don't have the air suspension or anything, but it is pretty comfortable. Like, how nice that feel?
Pretty good at 60 miles per hour as you're turning on here, which is 100 kilometers an hour on this closed course.
And it doesn't feel sketchy. And this is with like the off-road tires for the Warlock and stuff.
Exactly, yeah.
And I think we get a little bit of a lift. If we didn't get the Warlock, you miss out on a few things, and then you're like even baser.
Yes, so you get different wheels and stuff like that because they made this off-roady on the exterior, but normal base model on the interior. And then the on-roady version of the Warlock is the Express. It's a little confusing,
A little more street trucky?
Yes.
Which I think I'm more of a street trucky guy than an off-roady guy.
Yeah, but at least this like looks tough on the way to the job site, right?
Yeah, and then we've got a analog gauge cluster with digital in the middle, which is the cool part.
Yuri, it's telling me oil life, hold OK to reset. Do we have a dipstick?
Pop the hood. We do have a dipstick with the new Hemi.
Shout out.
And what would be the TotalEnergies recommended oil for the new Hemi?
That would be the Quartz 9000 Extra Future FGC 0W20.
Always follow your manufacturer's recommended guidelines.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right, your turn to hop into the driver's seat. But the catch is, we're not allowed to get out of the car to do it.
Okay, all right.
So we got to do a slide over or here, let me do
whatever you want.
Let me do a slide back.
Okay. Oh, and a roll back. Oh, you've always wanted to do a rollback,
Oh,
right?
God. My neck.
Okay, now we're over.
All right.
At least I am. I could slide this one independently of that.
Okay, look, we got a compartment here.
Yep.
And then we got a compartment down here.
Oh yeah, that's real nice.
Oh,
Hey buddy.
oh hello.
Okay. Would you like to control my throttle or brakes or steering? What would you like to do?
I want to rev it in neutral and park.
Okay.
Stuck at 4,000 RPM.
Yeah. Let's take a listen to the outside though.
All right, put it in drive.
You put it in drive. Would you like to use the gas pedal too?
Yeah, ready?
Yeah.
Any cars coming?
No.
Team burnout, team burnouts.
That's right. All right, I'll take over. Hell yeah, brother. That sound though, the Sport Exhaust Standard, that was like the best thing they could have done.
That's a great thing to do for this year, and we got that new badge.
Yeah.
That's awesome too.
Oh, this guy's filming us. Let's give him some exhaust. Exhaust, brother!
Do you like this transmission, the 8-speed?
Dude, the 8-speed ZF transmission is like the best thing they could have put in this.
And this only has a gear limiter, no paddles?
That's right. They save that kind of stuff, I think, for the RHO. But we do have the axle lock as part of some of the stuff that you can do here. We have 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive low, so you can...
No 4 auto though.
That's right.
Which might be a nice thing to have if you're using this more as like a family car, so you don't have to like always think about it.
But it's a tradesman, right?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get over here, but I think I can.
Okay, here.
I'm gonna see if I can. I got an idea.
Okay,
I got an idea.
We'll do it stop just in case.
No. You don't have to stop. Look, check this out.
Okay.
I just. There's a math to this.
One has to come off before the other one. Oh, where did the buckle go? Oh, there it is. Oh, no, you're locked in there.
The math ain't mathing. But I think there is a way.
Maybe. It's
that you can see transfer while driving safely.
The people that take off their underwear without taking off their pants.
That's exactly what this is.
Yeah.
Oh, and you know what? We got a little compartment here where you can put your coins, just like my Grand Caravan that I reviewed that I liked. And you've got actual AC power here.
Oh yeah, that's real nice.
Without having to like add a package to it or something.
It's also really nice to replace you with the center console, so I could
cup
just lean on
holders.
this. Yeah, it's great.
Hey, no screen here. You know what? I don't care. I don't need it, and I don't need the little shelf to cover it either.
Me neither. And I'm going to take advantage of this runway essentially over here. Let's do a runway secret test facility visor test.
You're not allowed to slide until we hit top speed.
Okay. Is this
I don't think we're going to run out. 3, 2, 1.
104.
104, all right.
And I do know if I stay in it, it'll go to 105 because that's the only thing we found we can do with these things. Okay.
How about the looks?
I mean, it looks pretty good.
So you said you can get different street wheels or the off-road wheels. What would be the Continental recommended tire irregardless?
Well, it would be regardless.
Okay.
It would be regardful.
Regardful
Okay.
of your rim choice.
So if you get the Warlock, which is the one that we're driving, it would be the Terrain Contact AT. But if you got the on-roady one, it would be the Terrain Contact HT.
Shout out Continental.
That's
Check
right.
the link for promos.
But yeah, driving this thing, like suspension, like you said, like this is great. Like, considering we
Is
have
this-
like off-road
Is this potentially
tires.
more comfortable than the air suspension?
Okay,
But maybe because
so
we're on a special road?
we're on like a very nicely, perfectly paved road.
Yeah, that might be it.
Yeah, like you could land a plane on this, no problem. No problem, right?
Yo, let me just log into Microsoft Flight Simulator real quick. Okay, back seat room. Lots of room back there. All cloth, I guess makes sense.
Yeah, it makes
We do
total
have
sense.
adaptive cruise, but we don't have like the really good lane centering and stuff.
Yes, and we don't have any drive modes. We only have a gear limiter.
Our headlights, more chill than the normal ones.
And we got these nice tow mirrors as part of, like, I'm sure a package that's on this as well.
Trying to think of other things about here. We got a normal mirror, none of the screen mirror that you get in the higher trims. Sound system's like pretty all right.
Yeah, considering it's a base or built on the
Normal
base.
truck bed.
Yeah.
Like, man, this is just like, I think a really good truck. And I love this interior. I think I like this interior of screen and buttons more than the top trim.
And these analog gauges combined with the digital in the middle, like this is perfect.
better.
Yeah.
I think this is 100% better.
Yeah. So the only thing that I would want is, can you get all of this stuff in front of me with nice leather seats?
I don't think you can get all this stuff in front of us with a 360 camera. I think you're capped at this, because then there's another trim with a slightly bigger screen, then there's the bigger screen. But you know what's sick? Remote start on the key fob.
That's right.
So now I think with everything out of the way, because that is pretty much everything out of the way,
I think that's everything.
I think we should get to the price, but not of this car first, of how much more a Hemi costs over a high output or standard output.
So if the trim level has a standard output version, then it's $1,200 for the HEMI option.
Okay.
But if it has a high output version as the trim option, then it's $0 for the HEMI.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think so too.
Even though it's like a little less power, a little worse in every way, people like it.
It is objectively worse. However, it sounds better and it's like more than enough power. So in my opinion, it is actually better.
Yeah. And then they couldn't just swap this in. They actually had to do everything because it was like a new wiring harness and a completely new platform since they last had the HEMI in 2024.
That's right.
All right. And then what is the actual price of this actual vehicle?
Hit me with it.
$60,830 US dollars.
American buckaroos.
We don't have the Canadian buckaroo.
I guess that's probably in line with whatever Ford and Chevy is putting out these days.
I really like this. I think this is an awesome option.
It's nice, yeah.
I don't know what a Ram Classic is like.
We should probably check tsp.truecar.com.
Yeah, but you can also check for these on tsp.truecar.com. Now's probably the time to get them on tsp.truecar.com because these things are going to be hot. People literally stopped buying so many trucks because they got rid of the HEMI. Now's the time to buy them back. I think the day they announced the HEMI's back, the pre-orders went like crazy, and they're going on sale like right now in the States.
Yep.
First quarter in Canada.
Exactly.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and thank you, Stellantis, for bringing back the HEMI.
Yes, thank you. V8s, that's my jam, and you guys brought it back. Looking forward to the TRX launch with the supercharged Hellcat V8 again.
Oh, they're definitely going to do it.
Well,
definitely
they
gonna,
have to.
They're going to put the HEMI in the Charger too.
Yeah.
Everything is coming Millhouse.
Yeah.
Coming around Millhouse?
Coming up Millhouse.
Coming up Millhouse.
Yeah.
Man, I'm pathetic.
Dude, this bank turn is sick.
Yeah.
What if we fly over the bank?
Please don't.
What if we go down from the bank? Whoa.
Oh. I'm Yuri.
I'm Jacob.
And we just went for a drive.
Watch this other Ram video. Maybe it's an F-150.